Hey team, good afternoon. Today our topic is tears, and we're going to be looking at what Paul writes to the Church of Corinth in 1 Corinthians 13, verse 1 through 3, and it says, "If I speak in tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I am only I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all my possess or if I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing." And this goes back into Acts when they're documenting Paul's work, and he says, in Acts 20:19, he says, "I served the Lord with great humility and with tears, although I was severely tested by the plots of the Jews." And Paul's writing to the Church of Corinth because he knows that they're gonna come against tests, and he knows that being a Christian is not gonna be easy. Paul lets us know this many times in his letters to the churches. And again he says, in Acts 20, he says, "I served the Lord with great humility and with tears." See, he wasn't only humble, but he loved the people that he served so much that he cried for them, and not only that, but he served so many tests and so many plots and so much burden and hardship against him that he broke down and he cried. And sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel like that as well. Sometimes I just need to break down and cry and just really call out to my God and call out to my Lord and say, "Lord, what's the point of all this? Why am I doing this? Why is it so hard? Why is it so difficult? Why?" And you can only ask why. And sometimes God doesn't answer you right away because he's got a lesson for you to learn. But again, it goes back to 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3, and I was just saying, if you can do all these things, if you're moving in the ministry, if you love God, if you say you love God, and you're trying to do all these things, but if really inside, if you don't have your heart set on love, if you don't really love God, if you don't really love the people that you're serving, if you don't really love the people that's serving you, then you have nothing. You gain nothing. You benefit nothing. Your you, your fruit that you bear is nothing, because if you don't have love at the heart of it, then you're just doing it out of spite. You're doing it out of fear. You're doing it out of obligation. You don't really feel like you're doing it out of love. You don't. It's not genuine. It's not real. And if the love isn't there, what's the point? Why even do it at all? Is it just a show? Is it to make people like you more? This is something that you should really consider when you're serving in ministry. Do you really love the people that you're serving? Do you love them so much that you would give your time, your effort, your resources, your money, whatever it is that you have? Would you give that up to them? Would you be willing to sacrifice what you don't have for them? Or what they don't have for them. What you do have, would you give that to them? And that's that's one of the most important things. Um, Again, we're doing a fast. This is what, day 3? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, day 3. So, how was the past 2 days, guys? I thought they went by pretty easy. A lot easier than I thought they would be. Because God's really moving through and He's just giving us strength. And I'm fasting for you guys. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and we were just talking, and I was asking them, what's the point of my fast? Like, I know that, I'm fasting along with you guys, and sometimes, I feel like sometimes I do need answers, so I do fast. But this time, I didn't really need an answer. I didn't really need any questions answered. I didn't really need, you know, I wasn't really searching for anything. And then they told me, "You know what? Your fast is not for yourself. Your fast is for them." And I was like, "Yeah, that's true. That's kind of what I figured from the start. That's what my original goal was. But I just kind of lost sight of it after 2 days. After being tired and being hungry a little bit. So she like she just kind of reminded me of that and, you know, encouraged me with that. So sometimes if you need encouragement, you know, it's important to talk to your friends, talk to your leaders, talk to people who are around you, people who love you, who can encourage you and lift you up. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we got 2 days left, and then our last day will be on Wednesday. So keep strong. It's never about how you start, it's always about how you finish. So you gotta finish strong, guys. So alright, thanks for watching. God bless.